What up, YouTube? This your boy Cootie Kid 8, and if you haven't checked out my videos that I've posted before, I have a couple of audio videos on here which I've posted, which should be below. If it's not, just click the link to my channel. You see the other videos that I posted. But yeah, definitely, check those videos out. It's a lot of Black history. It's a lot of different things. I touched on Oprah, Tyler Perry, and all that other stuff. Just check my videos out, man. This video is titled "Why Men Are Afraid to Commit." Ooh, we're afraid to commit. So I'm gonna be talking about some real stuff in this video, and if you agree, and if you don't, it don't matter. But leave a comment, cause anything I say on this video or on my other videos, I can definitely back it up. So leave a comment. Alright, so why are men afraid to commit? Why not? Like, why should we just rush into commitment? And when I say the word commit, I mean definitely the word commit. Why should a man rush into commitment, and especially in his youth? In his youth. And you have to understand is that nowadays, like, the society that we live in is heavily, like, populated. Like, when we come, when we talk about feminism and the things that's going on in the community, and especially in the Black community, you have to understand the type of men women have to choose from right now is a pre-emasculated man. See what I'm saying? Women can raise a young boy, but into an adult male, but a woman can't teach a man how to be a man, and that's what people are not. They're not getting. They're not. This is in the Black community. This is what we're not getting. You have to understand that a woman can raise an adult male to be a male, but she cannot raise him to be a man, ever. That's what he needs from another male, which would be a strong male. A strong male can help raise a male to be a man, not a weak male. See, what you have is women are more emotionally wired creatures, and males are more logical creatures. So what you have is, when you have a woman that raised her son by herself, she raised a boy that has a core of, he's emotionally driven. She raises an emotionally driven boy. Not necessarily not saying that he's not a man or he's not going to be a leader or this, that, and the third, but he's not going to have the characteristics or leadership skills of a man unless he goes out, which a lot of these kids are doing, and seeks it elsewhere, whether it's drugs, whether it's gang, whether it's whatever. A lot of these kids in these gangs and doing whatever, and trust me, I'm raised by a single mother, trust me, I know, so there ain't nothing you can tell me about it. You have to understand that they're going to go out there seeking characteristics of a male figure. In the household, it has to be a balance of feminine and masculinity. It has to be a balance. And kids, whether they tell you or not, they're not going to tell you. They pick up on it. So you have to understand that there has to be a balance within the household. When you just raised with just feminine, especially if you have a male that's raised with just all sisters, he's going to kind of be more subject to be emotional in certain cases. This is what he's seen. This is what he's grown up around. So what you have to understand is that these kids go out and they get mad all the time. They this, that, and the third. They don't know how to guide their emotions. The male is supposed to teach you how to guide your emotions. No, keep calm now. Display anger. Be happy. This, that, and the third. But because there's a time and place for everything. And logically put down your emotions, basically. But the thing about it is that these kids go out and they seek what they call identity. Can y'all spell that? Identity. They go out and they seek an identity. Reason why they join gangs. Reason why they get in trouble. A lot of times, and people don't understand, a lot of times people get in trouble because trouble is a cheap form of attention. Did you know that? When people get in trouble, a lot of times, whether they want to or not, it gives them some type of attention. Now you have more people looking at you and what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? Rappers, for example. A rapper hasn't done anything in a long time, can't get his career back moving, he'll get locked up or do something stupid, like walk through the airport with a gun. Not thinking they're gonna catch his ass, just to get some type of attention, get his ass back in the media. Oh yeah, man. Hey, they locked me up. I'm about to come back out with that mixtape, but I on they bitch ass or some dumb shit. So niggas, they do that. But I'm way off topic. I was off topic for like 2 minutes. But anyway, back to why men are afraid to commit. Ladies, we have a reason to be afraid to commit. You understand what I'm saying? Especially when you're young. A lot of men learn that in their youth that they need quantity. And as soon as they get older, they remember that they need quality. They start learning they need quality. So, and the thing about it is that, like, back in like I wouldn't say ancient times, but I would say back in like the olden days, like a man's power. A man had power when he had a lot of women. You understand what I'm saying? And that's used today. You understand what I'm saying? If a man has a lot of women, especially if they're gorgeous or there's a lot of women in general, he therefore knows and understands that if he has a lot of women around him and all of them are willing to produce his offspring, that will attract more women to him. This is just science, ladies. This is just being smart. You don't even have to understand a man or what the hell is going on. If you really want to understand a man, understand science. Science is pure logic, so you can actually see what the hell is going on. You don't have to do all this emotional shit. Ask Steve Harvey's dumbass or Queen Latifah's bitch ass or somebody else this other shit. I love both of them. I'm just fucking around. But you don't have to do that. So to understand a man, like, ladies, like, real talk, would you commit to a man that has 2-3 kids by 3 different baby mothers? Like, if a dude screwed his whole life over, he complaining and this, that, and the third, but he physically looks good. He looks good, right? But would you commit to him? That's the thing. Or if you're in a relationship with somebody and they've done something to wrong you in the future, but you're still sticking around them, which you really shouldn't, entertaining that same shit to happen again, because what happens is that when you take people back, they fall back into routine and then they start again. But that's another video. Would you commit to that? Answer the question. Oh, well, I stuck around, I tried to make it work. Would you commit to something that you already know where it's going? Or would you stick with it until you found something better? Or would you just end it? That's the question. I'm going to be doing a part 2. And I'm sorry about it. Like, part 2 is going to really be talking about commitment. Because that's what I should have been doing in the first place. But I went off on something else. But see, with me, when you ask me a question, I don't answer it just with a yes or no. I kind of have to justify it. If a question could easily be answered with a yes or a no, it can easily be misinterpreted as something else. So I justify my questions. But check into part 2 and subscribe, man. If you ain't subscribed, you a fucking fool. Go check out the other videos, man. They got a lot of history written into it. I think I got a poem up there or something. This is just another part of my hustle. So go check out the other videos. I definitely got a discussion up there with Cooper and Jasmine Evans. So you would definitely want to check that out. And basically, it's more stressed about the black community. That's what I'm more stressing, like issues in the black community. So if you're interested in watching that and commenting, just let me know. And yeah, and just stuff that's going on in your community, man. I mean, us as people need to stand up and do our own thing. So, you know, what's going on happens. Alright, man. Click it, subscribe, do whatever.